Hi, everyone. It's Henry DeVries from Agency Rainmaker TV. This is the show where we help you make it rain. That means more right fit clients, finding the right fit clients to line up with. And we do it by interviewing experts who are very skilled at bringing in new clients and right fit clients. And today, I'm so happy to talk to Chrissy Myers. Chrissy, how are you doing today?
I am doing lovely today, Henry. How are you this wonderful day?
Thank you for asking. Super good now that I'm talking to you. And my first question is, who do you serve, Chrissy?
So, I serve small business owners who don't want, don't need, or don't have the budget for a full-time HR person, and we help with benefits and fractional HR services.
It's so important these days, and not just to stay out of trouble, you help people to capitalize on the workforce that they have. Well, but you should say it better than I. What do you do for these clients, Chrissy?
So, our goal is to provide peace of mind by simplifying the complicated. So, we take things that oftentimes small business owners think are really difficult. So, transitioning their small business from one generation to another, figuring out policies and procedures, choosing the right insurance projects, and we make them simple and easy by answering the questions and doing the work for them on their own behalf instead of making them figure it all out themselves.
Hmm, Okay. So, strategic HR. Now, you got to have right fit clients to do that. How do you make it rain? How do you find right fit clients for your business?
So, our goal is to find individuals that are coachable and open to change that have several employees. So, our model is usually organizations that have between 15 and 50 employees. And so, for me, part of that has been writing the book, Reluctantly Resilient, which talks about transitioning a generational family business. So, the insurance side of our business is a third generation family business. And so I talk about what it means to transition an organization and go from second generation to third generation, all while dealing with personal crisis and business crisis and all the things that make us resilient. So, family businesses and transition organizations that are continuing to grow, we all have very similar challenges. So, the book is a great way to help people understand and kind of think that, making bigger decisions is less scary when we have people that have lived in the same shoes that we're living in.
Chrissy, you're not some professor writing about all of this, the resilience and crisis. You've lived it. Um, could you share some of that from your book?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gosh, no, I'm not even close to a professor, Henry. So I am just a resiliency expert simply because I have to be. So I went through a personal hurricane and a professional hurricane at the same time. So in 2013, I lost my high school sweetheart, the love of my life, and the father of my two children to suicide. And then at the same time, 30 days later, our second generation at that point in time, family business, was going through a major shift with the introduction of healthcare.gov and the Affordable Care Act. So I went from wife to widow to single parent, and at the same time, dealing with a business whose revenue was cut in half overnight and had to learn how to market in a completely different way. So I say I'm not resilient necessarily because I want to be, I'm resilient because I had to be, and building on those lessons are things that can be transferable into other areas. Not everyone's going to experience loss of a spouse, but at some point in time we're probably in our business going to experience an economic downturn. So having someone who has that skill set that knows how to be resilient to help coach you along the way to make the right types of decisions around your people and your business, I think can be really impactful.
We've written about the book in our news website, Agency Owner News. And Chrissy, I want to invite you to do some guest columns for us on HR. We could really use some of your wisdom there. Well, we're about out of time. Chrissy, is there anything else you wanted to add for today?
Yes. So I would love your listeners to know that if they'd like to read my book, they can find it at reluctantlyresilientthebook.com. It's available in print and also in audio. For those of you who just don't like to read with your eyeballs, you can read with your ears. So that's what I would love.
Read with your ears. I like it. We have a discussion here because we consume a lot of books at the DeVries household. And I've gotten my business partner and wife to quit saying, well, I'm reading this book. Well, actually, I'm listening to it. It's like, it's just another form of reading. You don't have to explain why you spent 45 hours with Barbara Streisand um, talking to you. But it's all good. Thank you so much for being with us today. Look forward to having you back as a guest and look forward to some of those guest columns for Agency Owner News. Until next time, make it rain.